Hi everyone. In this module, we are studying control statement. Control statements are used to control the data processing process. So control statements are composed of three statements. One is if, elif, else statement. Obviously, we already studied if clause and if else statement. Those three are belonging to the same control statement based on if clause. So I'm going to explain today if, elif, and else statement, and I'm adding two more, while loop and for loop. Those are two statements very fundamental in pure Python or standard library of Python. And break and continue often used with while and for loops. So that's why I'm also explaining the concept of break and continue. Then let me introduce augmented assignment and formatted strings. Those are also basic tools of coding. That's why I'm introducing them here. And then two more built-in functions are introduced. Those two built-in functions are very often used in coding. The range function and len function. Len is a shortened word of length. So it simply becomes the number of items in a sequence, so counting length of data set. Then, in the middle of explaining control statement, I'm going to also introduce basic concept of list. This is very important building block of Python coding. So later we are going to study in detail list data type, list object. Now let's get into the first topic. We are going to study if, elif, else statement. Here's an example. So, based on temperature, we are identifying what season it is. So, here's input function. It asks us what is today's temperature in Celsius. Then, probably someone will provide number. It converted into integer and it is assigned to a temp variable. Then, there's if condition begins. If the temp is greater than or equal to 25, it is summer. The sentence will be printed. If temperature less than 25 and greater than 10, then its spring or fall will be printed. And if that number less than 10, then its winter statement will be printed. So basically, if, elif, else statement dividing the whole number into three mutually exclusive subgroups. One is greater than or equal to 25. The other group is less than 25 and greater than or equal to 10. And the last group is less than 10. So using if, elif, and else, we can divide the whole range of numbers into three groups. So let me execute this cell. And it is asking a number, then 34. Obviously, its sum will be printed. So you can type in any number, but any number can belong to either one of three groups, right? Here's if statement. 5 if statements are written. So using this 5 if statement, I am trying to classify, or I'm trying to convert total grades into a letter grade. So asking a number, a grade, total grade. Then someone will type in total grade here. Then that number, that information is converted into a floating number and then is assigned to a grade variable. If grade is greater than or equal to 98, less than 90, and greater than or equal to 80, it is B. Then there's C and D. If grade less than 60, F will be printed. So let's export. Like 86, B is returned. And you can type in any number, like 50, F. The grade range from 0 to 100. The whole range is subdivided into 5 groups, mutually exclusive 5 groups. They are created based on 5 if statements. But let's change a little bit of code, because we already studied if else statement. What about we use else instead of the last if statement? So activate else and the last two code lines and make the right above two code lines are dormant. So it's not working anymore. Now let's execute like A91. But the problem here is that A and F printed together. Why that happens? Tell again. What about 75? C and F? Something wrong, right? What about 65? Then in this case, only D is printed. This is what you actually wanted to get. But what about like 45 F? So if you give number that belongs to the last group between 70 and 60, D is printed without any problem. If you type a number less than 60, F is returned. Working correct. But if you type in any number above 70, then two letter grades are printed, like 82, B and F. It means that this coding is wrong, not correct. What is the cause of that problem? Think about it. Why that happens? Because else, this else, matching is right above, immediately above if clause. So whenever right above if clause is not satisfied, else is activated. So if you type 91, which is this if clause is satisfied, A is printed. Then the second line is checked also, not satisfied, no action. The third if clause is also checked, not satisfied, so no action. If the last if clause is checked, not satisfied, so no action. If this if clause is not satisfied, then else is activated, and F is printed. That's the problem. That's causing that problem. So how can it avoid this kind of errors in coding? The first rule is, if you are using multiple if clauses, don't use else together. Use only if clauses. Another alternative, I'll explain soon. Think about, again, in this cell, you are executing this cell. Then each line is interpreted and computer checking the conditions are satisfied or not. So line by line it is checked and answer is returned. Because